want to talk a little bit about Asuka for the people that, don't watch Guilty Gear Strive all the time. This is a very complicated character, right? He's got 3 different decks with 30 spells in them total. And because of that, he's going to be shuffling through the decks, and he's got to manage mana to make sure he has it available to actually make sure those spells come out in the first place. We'll get into it as we go along the game, but keep in mind that little bar you see at the bottom beneath Asuka's meter.
Absolutely. And it's difficult to keep track of, even just as a spectator. Zando, the master of being able to manage it on the fly here, but now caught out with not too many spells. Only teleport to his name here, getting destroyed, especially with the mana this low. The shield is broken, so extra damage acquired.
Exactly, and when he doesn't have any mana, the defense is not the same. Oh, cuts him off in the pass, and the normals, there's a couple of them that work well for Asuka, but his strength really lies in the spells, of course, as we see now. He's got the auto import, so every spell comes, they will just fill a regular slot, but right now he's not even able to do that.
But yeah, taking him into geometry though, everything in between, gets the teleport, nice use of that after the dash forward.
He's got another teleport available to him, tried the 6K, that's a low hitting move, and the overhead blocked in the flex shield, and wow.
So look at this, a 30-second block string. OoeyGooey, after taking that lead, needs to find one more touch, but how do you close the distance? Stuck in the gravity stab.
Oh my. Yo, OoeyGooey still coming out. BRC backdash, the 2D, he's disciplined about it, and spins through.
The paper cut, max distance, the fan just barely connects.
Wow, 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 wow.
And there, good use of the spells. Look at the knockdown, reloads. He says shoot off the screen.
Yeah, and he has to manually make sure all those slots are filled himself, right? He can cancel the different spells into the import, but it is all managed by Zando manually.
See here.
Great teleport on deck.
Yep, holding on to it here. Distance closed, finds the touch. Pressure continues. Double teleport layout coming up with plenty of meter to spend.
Yeah, he's got the bigger cubes as well. The staircase cubes if he wants them. Oh, just let it all go.
Yep, instead we're gonna tutor up. Switching things out, auto-populating. Look at the damage. Look at the chip. FDing for your life here. What can you do?
That's the thing. When you find yourself in that position against Asuka, something is getting surrendered. Either your life or your attention. A resource has to be given up.
Let's say equivalent exchange.
Yeah, facts. Oh, he's got the wrong. I was gonna say that's the low hit. He did it from the sky. Very nice from Zando right there. That's not a spell you see too often.
And another staff available, charging up that mana. Finds low with the 2D, gets the connection, and a great confirm. What a way to wait.
And another resource to manage when playing Asuka is your health, because the quickest way to regen mana is sacrificing your health.
Oh, but no time for that now. RC's down. Okay, little 8-way dash action.
Sounds real. My man's in the wrong game. Bringing it out again and just staying at a nice distance away from the spinning fish.
Yeah,
coming up empty, no bait here.
Twirl is definitely a good idea when you get against a lot of those slower moving cubes there, but with the wall behind it to be able to get that coverage, not much to really be done. Even when you do break through, 6P a good start, but a burst immediately, back to full screen.
Zando had a really good hand to start actually. He got another overhead and we see it again come through. He also has the DP if he gets mana back, that little ice icon down there.
Yeah.
That is the DP that Zando has available.
Yeah, keeping that loaded up. And
auto import. And while I'm taking a look at all the spells he's keeping, just so much life erased from OoeyGooey. OTG on the super, send him away. My goodness, good luck, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that point, once you get sent back to full screen again, it's unbelievable the mini games you have to play to close the distance on this guy. And Zando, like you said, one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world, at being able to set up these situations that just seem unwinnable.
Yeah, the auto import gets him a teleport after that. The 2D is a very potent button as well from Asuka, super quick. Travels across the ground, we get more positive bonus, means the tension is coming through. Zando, he gets the flexion of the way, that actually avoided the guard break spell, super important.
What a tech too, had the meter, so knew he had time. RC's forward, trying to maintain some amount of pressure here, trying to just smother OoeyGooey as best he can.
Yeah, OoeyGooey, he's using the deflection right to try to get some distance, but the teleport comes through, opens him up, lets him convert easily. And you can see, yeah, Ooey, the amount of effort you have to put in to facing a top-level Asuka that can just fill the screen with so many spells and so many things you have to deal with. takes so much effort, man.
And as we've said before on other blocks, it's nearly impossible to get practice at the level of Zando because he's really one of the players leading the pack when it comes to this character.
Exactly right. Even if he wanted to train, it's very difficult to do so. There's not many Asukas on his caliber.
Okay, there's a connection with the close slash here, straight into the super. When you find your hits, they have to hurt. Everything you can get every single time.
Yeah, pretty low on mana as well. He does have double reduced mana cost, and the low again coming out. Big rocks from the sky.
Say, boy, about to cast the double ram spells. I like that.
Yeah, for real. We saw Zando, he sacrificed some of his life to get some mana, but OoeyGooey, he hasn't let up. Super to buy some space. We're going to keep shuffling the cards as well. Yeah, you already know.
Cards up the mana, and again, continuing to just harass, finds the touch. Might just be enough here as we get to the corner, but no, a knockdown.
It's such a good combo too that we saw come out. But OoeyGooey, once again, will not go quietly into the night. Picks his spot perfectly.
It's just like you said, one of the things you have to remember is that his health is just as important as his mana. A lot of the damage he did was to himself there, just being able to re-up to be able to keep that pressure.
And you're usually so good, you get checkmate scenarios where players are not really able to defend against. That's why the willingness to sacrifice the life is there. But again, if Ooey can just pick one or two spots, it means he can be right back in it.
IBFD and then the very floaty super jump over. I love the idea.
With deleting so many of the cubes, they can open up though.
His dust at the trip, the overhead that comes from the ground, gets the counter hit, has to go for the burst.
Teleport, yeah, he needs something behind it though. He's got double guard crush now as well. The flex shield just RC'ing to make sure that doesn't mean anything.
Wow, relentless with the pressure, but the double jump works out well, finds the low, gets the confirm.
Indeed, and that guard crush has been sitting there for a minute there now. That's one of the spells that actually levels up and does more damage the longer you have it stored, so extra dead on that one.
Okay, right away again. Finds that 2D, that is so far, it's so far.
Yeah. Here. He's got the low if he wants it, but he's usually using that in the sky. That's why he goes for the dust on the ground. Opened up combo extender as well.
Hey, gets through. Positive bonus, definitely going to be a big deal as we go for the double backdash. Doesn't necessarily need the hard knockdown. Burst is available, but what does it do? It cannot escape the cube.
And look at, yeah, OoeyGooey just daps him up, puts his hand on his head, and it's like, what the hell do I do against this character? When Zando is piloting, it's real tough. But yeah, everybody give it up for OoeyGooeyChewySnicker!
Dude, a fantastic showing for sure. A showman and a great player. Excited to get to see even more in the future from our candy bar friend.
Yeah, our candy bar friend. You know, that man is never angry. He's always himself, that's for sure. That's what I know at the end of the day.